Hello, and welcome to Oregon Daily News. I'm Ruben Estrada. In Oregon-wide news, taxpayers could be receiving $748 million in payouts from the state next year in kicker refunds. The government is required to pay these out if the state's economy exceeds expectations by more than 2% in a fiscal year. Oregon's economy has been booming as of late and is projected to bring in over 4% of what economists originally predicted. While recent trade disputes have hurt certain industries nationally, Oregon has largely been untouched as its main exports, such as electrical and industrial machinery, have yet to be affected by tariffs. The state has also been boosted by the recreational cannabis market, which has provided Oregon with steady income since legalization. Should the state reach its projected revenue, taxpayers are expected to see a return of an average of $367. Eugene recently had a fun and friendly axe-wielding group visit town to show off their talent. We had a chance to meet up and see what they were all about. You've heard of lumberjacks, but you may not know who the Lumberjills are. The all-female group made its Oregon debut at the 46th annual KEZI Eugene Boat and Sportsman Show. Their leader, Timbertina Shear, began competing at a young age and decided to start her own group made entirely of women.
People always said to me, you shouldn't be chopping against the men when I first started out. And I said, I don't want to. I want to chop against your wife or your sister or your mom or your aunt.
The Lumberjills performed in a variety of events, including power sign, crosscut sign, log rolling, and even let some audience members compete in an axe throwing competition. Lumberjill Julie Janke is the daughter of Charlotte Hansen, a world champion log roller from the 1950s who competed with her sister. Julie has helped keep the family tradition alive, competing with her sister, Jenny.
They introduced us to log rolling probably in the 70s, and we started about that age when we were like 5 or 6 years old.
The demonstration was a fun way for the Lumberjills to show off their skills to a new audience. Once rare, Tina says events like these are more popular than ever.
When I started out, there was no women's chopping and sawing, and now just about every weekend in North America, if there's a lumberjack contest, the girls are chopping and sawing too. And that's been really, really cool for me to see the growth throughout my lifetime.
Reporting for Oregon News, I'm Ruben Estrada. The Lumberjills are embarking on a tour that takes them throughout Oregon and into California over the next 2 months. Coming up, an underage boy has been charged with murder in Portland. Also, Oregon has become one of the states most affected by the recent measles outbreak. And finally, your weather report.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers, but you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Welcome back. A 15-year-old has been charged with the murder of an 18-year-old man in a robbery that led to the fatal shooting. The man, Ian Olson, was killed by the boy, Jeremiah Hannon, on December 21st inside a Portland Motel 6. Hannon has also been accused with another 15-year-old of beating a man on a light rail train in the week following the murder. The man says they attacked him after he told them to turn down their music. The measles outbreak continues growing rapidly. Federal health officials said they have counted more cases in the first 2 months of this year than in all of 2017. The disease was declared eliminated in the United States in 2000. However, cases have been on the rise in recent years. Measles, also known as rubella, is a viral infection that usually results in a high fever and rash. Roughly 1 in 20 patients infected